Did you know that there are more babies born on Tuesdays than on any other day of the week? So today we're going to be talking about something that I'm pretty sure everyone likes. That thing is movies. I honestly have yet to meet someone who does not like some movie somewhere. More specifically, I want to talk about the top 50 movies of the decade, and even more specifically, 4 of those top 50 movies. And even more specific, let's talk about the Nolan brothers, who made those 4 movies in the top 50. Jonathan and Christopher Nolan actually wrote and directed The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Memento, and The Prestige. All 4 of those movies were voted the top 50 movies of the decade. The Dark Knight was actually the #1 movie of the decade. It had an overall rating of 8.8 as voted by 400,000 plus people. I don't really know what place the other movies were in, but I saw all those other movies and I thought they were really good. So just give a congrats to the Nolan brothers. And since we're on the topic of movies, why don't we talk about Avatar? It is, kind of the main thing that people are talking about lately, which I would like to address. Personally, I wasn't too excited for Avatar when I first heard about it. I saw the previews and I was like, yeah, that looks okay. Looks like a good movie. But then everyone I know went and saw the movie, and they said it was awesome. So I decided to go see the movie. Gotta say, for all the hype it got, I'm a little bit disappointed. I know James Cameron is a film legend, and I expected a lot more story-wise from James Cameron. Visually, this movie was epic. Story-wise, not so much. I honestly was sitting in the theater, and I felt like James Cameron came up with the Avatar idea, took a Hollywood template, and stapled it onto that idea. I don't really have a ton to say about that movie, but what I do have to say is The Last Samurai, Pocahontas, and Dances with Wolves. Meaning, it's been done before. Seriously, watch those movies. You'll know what I'm talking about. And when was the last time bows and arrows won against machine guns and explosions? When was the last time that won a war? I'm going to be doing a full review of that movie, and I'll post a link in the sidebar when it's done and uploaded. So just hold off your hateful comments for now. Just wait. You'll get to vent. I will say, though, that the visuals and the technology definitely made that movie. And speaking of technology, that kind of brings me right to my next topic. Usually when I find things to talk about on this show, I take notes and put them on my iPod Touch, because it has that little notes app and you can write stuff down as notes. But then I realized I've been writing a lot of stuff on there. Like, a lot of stuff. Kinda made me realize the other day in class, when my hand was hurting really badly, that I don't do a whole lot of regular writing anymore because of my iPod. Because of technology. See how that segue worked? Alright, so the next thing I wanted to talk about today was my actual videos. And no, I'm not just being cocky, I have to actually say something about them. When I first started doing these videos on YouTube, I used a copyrighted song for the intro. So probably 80% of my old videos all have copyright claims on them. So I'm going to go back and delete all those because I'm working my way to a partnership very slowly. But I'm going to get there eventually, and in order to get a partnership, I can't have copyrighted material, so I have to delete all those old videos. So next time I post a video, which will probably be next week, all those old videos will be gone. So if you would like to watch any of my old videos, I suggest you go back and watch them over the course of the next week. Otherwise, they won't be there anymore. It will be such an emotional experience. Not really. They kind of sucked. And finally, I've been toying with the idea of making a new video either every Monday or every Tuesday, and I can't decide. So what I need you guys to do is comment down below and let me know, Monday or Tuesday, what do you think would be a better day to make new videos? And now it's time for... Today's Support the Hater goes out to a YouTube user named SMV133, who unfortunately has had their account deleted off of YouTube, so I can't give you any information on them. But nonetheless, we will mock them anyhow. SMV133 left a comment on one of my older videos saying, "Sounds like you are just jealous because you didn't think of it. BTW, get to the dentist and get those gap teeth fixed. Can you whistle through that gap?" Now, unfortunately, I copy-pasted that off of a video last week, so I can't remember exactly what I was copying. But, I know I wasn't jealous, because I'm usually not jealous of ideas that aren't mine. And as for whistling through the gap in my teeth, I don't know, I've never tried. Let's find out. Well, there you have it, Mr. SMV133. I can whistle through the gap in my teeth. So please, support this hater, because they need all the help they can get. Except this guy is gone, so he doesn't really need help. Anyway. Alright, now for today's shoutout. Today's shoutout goes out to a user named Singoha. Congratulations, you were the 5th person to comment on my last video. Remember, if you would like a shoutout from me on one of my videos, just be the 5th person to comment on this video, and I will be sure to give you a shoutout on the next video. But anyway, that's all I got to say for today. I'm Isaac Goley, and thanks for joining me once again on Rant.